Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL.
Ooh, minus 3 turnovers, eh?
The plan has worked to perfection for the Falcons so far this season as they come into this game undefeated. Will they be able to get their record perfect with another win here? Let's find out. It's the Chargers going up against the Falcons.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. And he'll make it across the 20
hit 31.
as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Get a turnover early. You're going to try and spread me out, huh? Okay. Smart. Never.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They go play action here on first down.
Oh,
incomplete.
Come on, buddy.
Documented it last
Don't
week.
do that, buddy.
Defensively, 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you're just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Hey, run that stretch play.
Slot man in motion right.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Well, first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And
hello,
Gio. 26. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
A tough
really
spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw here.
See the post. You see the post? Come on, bro.
His hands on it, but
the way you people like to throw the ball. Cut it out, man.
Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3
FYI, if you didn't know, people's favorite targets when they're not throwing out routes is the slot receiver and the tight end, bro.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this
away. Put your feet in, god damn it.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. A first down throw for Hackenberg.
Yeah, right around my left tackle, huh?
And down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So a first quarter sack, and remember, keep in mind he had 2 sacks in last week's game.
And it's always
I hate that, bro. I really hate when I lose or first down. That's so annoying.
Teammates to scheme for them. Maybe
always losing big too. I never get a sack for 2 yards.
Other guys, they just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both for you.
One might come on a blitz here. All right.
Play action now.
Again.
And finding the tight end Hooper.
And they'll bring
him down here right around the 17-yard line.
Manageable. Manageable. That's all we needed, boy.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it?
All we needed,
that
boy.
Play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Give me weak foot.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Hackenberg. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And he's able
Well, if you're going to use your D-line,
I mean, like, 27. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Counter. Toss. Inside zone.
Hackenberg now to throw on first. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Matthews.
You're going to use your D-line, Brooks. Come on, buddy. I didn't get my play call, bro. Fuck.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They just do get the play off. Now Hackenberg. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
That 90 catching coming in.
He'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards.
Get these audibles
to pick up
here.
on the pitch and catch. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because
The
now
wide shallow
everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Again, it's Hackenberg.
That's fucking gay, bro.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one.
Just look at how he's beating the freaking 95 plus. There's not a single person on my O-line that's not like 99, bro. At least 90, 95. He's winning. Okay. That bum
An
shit.
extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Third and short yardage. Hackenberg. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Little all-pro kicks, automatic.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This running game is so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Four yards remaining now on 2nd down. Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Back out of that Philly. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56 now. Good.
And he is met at the line
Good job,
of scrimmage,
boyo.
and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
Hurry up, here we go. 3:19.
Back to throw. Now he's flushed out left. He'll just toss it away.
He has 0 completions. Let's go, boy.
And that brings up 4th down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way. I think we're seeing an example of it here.
No returning this one. It's
hating on my shine, boy.
And they'll spot it right at the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
You know, this is where you think you slick, but you're really not. Like this.
On 1st and 10, Hackenberg.
I threw that ball away, bro.
Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Threw that ball away.
And no matter what the
Again,
situation,
I
the
threw that
O-line
ball
just hates
away,
that because
bro.
they feel like they didn't protect little brother back
Should
there.
be mad
Right?
annoying,
Man, that's
bro.
just so
Seriously,
difficult
son.
for them because just think about every
Throw my
single
halfback
play.
here.
When you decide to throw the football,
Get
you're
him on
dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't
Throw my
playing
halfback
football,
here, too.
they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Let me get the weak flood again. Run and flip this time. See what it looked like on D. He's uncovered. Full vert.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
2nd down, Hackenberg. And the hit jarred it loose.
Look at how fast he's beating my O-line, bro. Like,
And Charles got to like
that
what
is
his
mad
defense has been
annoying,
able to do
son.
these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down. Then
He's
they force
literally in the
incomplete
backfield
pass.
in a
Now
second.
they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
No. Here we go now.
3rd and long for Hackenberg. They set up the screen to Hill. And
why
they'll
is
bring
Hill
him down here
there?
right around
Why
the
is that?
17-yard
Why?
line.
Why
The
is that
screen
not
good for
Devontae
6,
Freeman?
but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might
bro.
break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And the defense definitely showing blitz here.
3-19. 3-19. Watch it. Gone.
They'll come out throwing.
Holy!
Rush coming, and
He better make a read, boy.
Vic Beasley in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
You better make a read, boy. Whoopsie.
Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
All right, here we go. Green. Watch it now, Marty.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He drops it off for Bernard. And they'll bring him
Forgot
down
that Gio. He can actually get loose in the
line.
fucking pass game.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task.
Oh, I was in that gap too, bro.
First down yardage.
I know where you wanted to go.
The 30-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup.
Zone that ass, boy.
The drive.
Are you gonna go 2 wide receivers again? Come on, buddy. Do the predictable thing. Oh no, you're not. All right, bet. Cool.
The tight end Henry here in motion.
That's him. I'm getting that on block.
They'll run again with Bernard.
What is that? Bruh, they beat yo. What?
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and
He
3.
on that shit sometimes.
A
I
ton of success here
swear,
so far,
son.
but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it
He on
closed
that
there quickly
shit,
at the end.
boy.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams.
Okay.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll run it here with Bernard. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he gets gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and the Charger first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a play fake here on first down.
He'll get the quarterback.
Time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap.
Trying to knock him out of field goal range
there
here.
to force an incompletion.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Under center again.
Let's go. 3-19. Here we go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
About 34 can't go with aggressive pass right here. Give me mid-blitz.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
Let's go. 3-19.
Looking to throw.
What the fuck? Hey, yo, wait a minute. That's that all-pro bullshit, bro.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball.
All right,
guys
son.
boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
Okay,
he
bro.
got the rebound right there, but the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's
Okay,
really
bro.
defender when you're in the right spot.
Just put up a prayer, son, against a 99 overall corner. All
And
right.
he still comes down with it.
Okay. I'm dying to see the depth chart. I want to see what that wide receiver is, bro. Seriously. Because he better be a fucking 99, son. He better be 6'7", 280 pounds.
Fraser now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Six 6'2", 212, a 79 overall wide receiver. 87 catch in traffic, 85 spec catch. Bruh, you don't beat a 99 overall corner with that guy, bro. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, when the game fucks you over, just fuck him right back. And now give me what I want.
No. Patriot. Here we go now. 599 Philly. Here we go. Hot.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Off the play fake, Hackenberg. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Detroit.
The second down throw for Hackenberg. And he comes back with one complete. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for
Nowhere
Look
to
at
go.
the instant win he gets, bro. I'm literally about to quit, son. I'm tired of fucking people using D-line and getting instant wins on 99 overall fucking players, bro.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone
What is
else
the
trying to
point?
execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the
It's
other
fucking
direction
trash.
downfield or have moved away.
Look how fast he's beating 99 overall fucking offensive lineman, bro.
So they almost turn it over there. Scary moment. Second down here.
All right, here we go. Detroit! Detroit!
What? I don't have to do that. Just block him.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On second down, here's Hackenberg. And that'll be incomplete.
Intentional grounding, right?
We do have a penalty flag down.
But my offensive line is getting beat instantly. Okay.
Chucked it away. Flag
That's
comes
cool,
down.
bro.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
You pick your fucking face up and run this draw, sir.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. They run from the pistol here with Freeman. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football on the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
It's taken to the 26. Now a late
Face
flag
mask.
comes in as they got him down via the face mask.
Oh, goody!
Better starting position.
You better pound the fucking ball, bro. I swear to God, you better pound the ball, bro. If you do not, Sack City, boys.
Let's go! Blue landing! Blue landing!
Slot man moves right. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there.
Okay.
The Chargers have a first down.
Okay. All right.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd down now after the pass completion. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman.
Wasn't that an illegal rollout?
22.
As a general rule, offensive...
Wasn't that an illegal rollout? Somebody please message this man. It's an illegal fucking rollout. You want to call bullshit.
To know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Chargers will use the
just wasted a timeout, sir.
As it'll come with 36
You're leaving
ticks
time
to
for me
go
to
in
score.
half number 1.
Come on, buddy.
The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
You motion either of these motherfuckers, I'm coming, bro.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
What am I going to do against cover 2 here,
It's a
bro?
little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Might go cover 4 here.
Good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First down, Hackenberg. Over the middle, complete. That's Matthews. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. First down throw for Hackenberg. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers,
Kind of smart route, this angle route, though.
that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
That's protect, swing him.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. On second down, Hackenberg again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
96 catching for what, sir?
Nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now he's forced out left. And
I do not want to do that.
At the 48-yard line. So we have reached halftime intermission. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Tie this game up, bro. About to put Devontae Freeman in the game. I need this dub.
So both teams have their
All for developing young guys, but right about now,
number 3.
I need some halfback out the backfield in my life.
A couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
It's taking me out of my fucking game, bro. This whack-ass D-line user bullshit.
Comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Bruh! Yo! What in the actual fuck, man?
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
90 accuracy, bro.
Possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second
90
half
fucking accuracy, and that's what happens out of the fucking half.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Fucks are giving right now,
a real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about
You do with a deep ball. Go ahead.
doing that back in the good old days.
They go play action here on first down. His throw incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Defense showing blitz.
Here we go. Detroit! Detroit! Gone! Gone!
They'll run it now.
Bring your dumb ass here.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards.
Kick your
Back to
three,
the
bro.
33. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Hurry up, here we go. Over. Watching that body.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Yo, I put him in a hard flat because I knew he was going to throw to the flat. Come on, that's a pick six, bro.
NFL offenses and
Fuck out of here, man.
Running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Jesus Christ,
And
man.
this one is right down the middle. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
Following the field goal on is the punter, Drew Kaiser, to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play. We'll see if they can do it.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Let's go. No. Check. Leopard.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Set. Leopard. Gone. Leopard.
On play action, it's Hackenberg.
I max protected, bro. Like, what the
Joey
fuck?
Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th
I blocked 7.
year.
Bro, do I have to start cheesing you down the fucking field, bro? My God. I fucking blocks. I have 3 people on routes. I have 7 blockers, and I get sacked
Just
instantly.
1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
Let's go.
That is fucking insane, man.
Watching that Barney. Hurry up, baby. Watching that Barney.
Time running out here on the play clock. Throwing, Hackenberg. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
I gotta block 7 people to fucking get pass protection here. Like,
this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of
straight
sync.
ass.
Running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
I can't give him another possession like that, bro. Seriously.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
We go on the center on blitzing. Yep, let's go.
Here we go now. Boom, landed.
Shift together here from the D-line. He'll drop to throw. And he's got
fumble. Thank you.
And it's a fumble.
Squad 22's out there. Let's go, man.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Hackenberg now after the fumble recovery. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve.
That was a dumb throw.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Ooh, with a juke. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
I'm a fucking
Well, we
idiot.
know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
16
I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision
let me around
to bring
that
it
edge,
out will
son.
cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And here now come the Falcons. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field
Let me
position
around
in
the
throwing that
fucking
pick
edge,
6.
bro.
We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him
Instantly beating fucking 95
Yeah, not a
overall.
problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really...
Look at that, son! Like he's just swimming around fucking 99 overall lineman, bro!
In there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year.
He's just swimming around 99 overall fucking linemen, son. As if they're fucking nobodies. He's killing entire plays because he's tapping a fucking button, bro.
Troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Hackenberg now. He goes underneath to Freeman. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
That's not a first down.
Okay,
bro.
Go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Run the dive, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead, run the dive.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's airing it out for
and again, the 79 overall receiver against 99 overall cornerback, bro. All right.
Tyrell Williams,
okay.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Bro. Congrats,
Point
man.
after now from Sturgis.
Congrats, bro.
And the lead is now
Congrats,
24.
Man. What a fucking joke.
The punter Kaiser now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover.
Literally going to block 9 people.
One decision can do
and see what happens.
Events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey,
just to prove a point, I guarantee you I still get sacked.
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
I'll tell you, bro. I told you I was going to block 9 people and still get sacked, bro. 9 people and I still get sacked, bro.
Let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all.
What a fucking joke.
I'm going to doff my cap.
9 people I blocked, and I still get sacked, bro.
Creating something good for your team.
Let's go. Green 39.
Now Bernard. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to
Just
the 20.
to prove a point for y'all, bro.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain.
Block 9 people and still get sacked.
Terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Let's go. Blue line. Leopard.
Again, here's Bernard. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw here.
Come here, dummy.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And Sturgis able to knock it through, and that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Hackenberg. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Guess how many people's blocking right there? 7.
Cannot handle this pass rush.
7 blockers.
Demonstrated time and time again to the tune
7
of
blockers,
7 sacks in this game thus far.
7 blockers, bro.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
Detroit!
Second down, Hackenberg. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Weber. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
To throw is Hackenberg. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
So much about this game is just
when I
understanding
tell you
situations and then
that the man that he's beating, bro, is 99
Don't let them get
everything.
there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Like, that shit should not be happening, bro. Like, come on, man. He's literally 99 everything. And just getting beat like a nobody. Like a fucking nobody, bro.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Detroit! Now let's go. Check 24, check 24. Gun! Over! Back there, Philly, here we go.
Play clock winding down. Now Hackenberg. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 8 on the play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. On first and 10, Hackenberg. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. The play clock's running down. Hackenberg on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does
is go right ahead, bro. Bump the
secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Throwing again, Hackenberg on second and 10. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 9, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. To throw, Hackenberg. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. fake here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Again, it's Hackenberg. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And the back goes into motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the screen, Bernard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be hit with a lot of force and spun down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Chargers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And the D looking like they may blitz. Looking to throw.
Yep.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
What up, homie? Night to your QB, buddy.
To the punt on that play, we've got a man
Thanks
down
for the timeout, pussy.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he's on to punt for L.A. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Put on the back line, bro.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Gets it off to Freeman. And he's got some space here.
Late hit. Can I get a flag at 15 yards? No? All right.
12 yards there as they move the chains. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
They go play action. Hackenberg. He'll rifle this one deep right. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them. I will come out here and this shit
every fucking down, bro. You're not going to beat this.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Ain't shit, bro. Let's go. I'll wait. Gotta put one of them outside guys on the slant.
Now it's the back.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
It's like I was fucking forced to go against your user pass rush. You're going to be forced to go against this one defense, bro. Should have ran the ball, bucko.
The Chargers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Here's Drew Kaiser now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's pulled in at the 32. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. first down. Hackenberg. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Play fake. Hackenberg. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. Leopard.
In motion is Austin Hooper.
Over.
They go play action here on first down. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Red zone opportunity. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So 5 yards remain now, still first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. To the air again, Hackenberg. And it's caught. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, ball maker.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick.
He got it, son. Damn.
And now out on the field, here comes the
that shit should have trickled just a little bit further, man. Shorter, bro.
Inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Got one free play. Clock's got to stop. If you pass the ball and don't succeed, bro.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Here's Bernard. And unable to get downhill there as he'll
Thank
take
you.
this
Injury
up to
timeout. Let's go.
37. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Chargers on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Just show me a gap and I'm shooting it.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Go, baby. Let me get that ball back, son.
On the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Drew Kaiser now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 11. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Fighting a safety here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Weber. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a pickup of 6. And
hurry up, Benson!
The chains. And 26 seconds now as the spike comes in. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll work it inside the
Please
30
get back,
to
bro.
29
Please
line.
get back, bro. Why are they taking so fucking long? Oh my God.
And he just does get
Holy shit, they were just standing there, bro. Oh my God. They were literally just standing there, son. Fucking field is too condensed.
The Falcons on third down.
Field is too condensed,
Not so
bro.
hot. 2 for 9 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. One last shot here for Hackenberg. And he's going to be taken down.
GG, bro.
Gets
Fucking 3-man rush, man.
Yard line. And Charles, in this one, the fourth quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we didn't on air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for our visitors, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.